Welcome everyone, one and all, to my reaction to Season 2, Episode 15 of the originals, They All Asked For You. So, last time we ended on a very ominous note, as after we had the very sad death of Cole, which it surprises me that I'm saying that, but these past few episodes definitely allowed me to warm up to him, so I am saddened by his passing. But yes, we ended on a very not happy note, as we found out that Hope using her magic, which we have kind of been indicated that she is going to act like a beacon for Dahlia, allowing her to find her. So fingers crossed we have time to prepare, but I feel like Dahlia is very much on the way, and I'm not gonna lie, even though I'm scared for everyone, I'm also very excited to meet Dahlia and see how a witch can be like so much more powerful than Esther, you know? Like, I really want to see what things she's capable of, you know? But yes, anyway, with that said, let's jump back in to the world of the originals.
I have explained to you repeatedly, brother, my presence here in Algiers is purely to assemble allies.
Well, it's not purely, but...
Can you two at least try and stay focused on what's best for Hope's safety?
Yep, thank you.
Exactly that.
Rebecca, the voice of reason.
You're on the same team.
Oh, does he know her?
Excuse you too.
Huh? Oh god, they're together. That's the thing though, they think she's meant to be in a madhouse, so like, they're probably like, well, how did you escape?
Stupid bloody magic.
Ooh, that's a cool dark object. Good job, Marcel.
Way we should probably go.
How did you know?
I mean, context clues are quite obvious when you're hanging around with your brothers a lot, but...
He doesn't even know I'm still alive.
Believe me, Freya, that is for the best. He's a monster.
He is a monster.
Esther gave me away. She is nothing to me.
Thought so. Okay.
Let her rot.
Yes, not even that she has, like, hatred towards her mother. She, like, is at the point of not even caring for her. Like, at all. She doesn't even have time to hate her.
Freya's powerful enough to save him. Either way, we're not finding them unless we send our best people out there.
True. But with how powerful she is, you're not going to find them anyway, I don't think.
Just to be clear, I'm giving this order because Haley is asking. Don't think for 1 second I take orders from you.
Listen, I love it, Jackson. I love that you're, like, standing up to him and all that, but you gotta be careful with this man.
Thank you for rescuing me, Marcel. It's so good of you to still care, even though no one told you that I was back.
And we find them and show them why their anger is unwise.
You don't want to mess with that crowd, all right? We want answers. We need to ask Josephine LaRue. She serves as matriarch.
Josephine LaRue. Ooh.
I shall pay a visit to Josephine. A warning to you. You are not who you once were. His body's all too vulnerable.
You gotta be more careful, Rebecca. You've got way too used to being invulnerable.
My charms are quite adaptable, Marcellus.
Uh-huh.
I assure you.
Oh my god. Elijah could charm me in 2 seconds. I mean, he's already done it. Never even met the man, and he's already done it.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I'm sure, because I want to see it.
He is still my father.
Like she said about her brothers last time, she said that it's like she had a level of disdain for them because of what they've done over the centuries. But then why does she not hold that same level of disdain towards her father? Because her father is the one who has hunted them. And yes, we're all responsible for our own actions. And definitely Klaus, Elijah, Rebecca, all of them, whatever they've done throughout the centuries, they were their own actions. But you cannot deny that Michael hunting them has had disastrous effects on their mental health and has caused a lot of them to have these emotional outbursts that often results in death, which is a cause of Michael hunting them, you know? So I'm very curious as to what this meeting between the two is going to be. Also very curious to see if we're going to see a different side of Michael.
The way to her heart is with the music she loves the most. Beethoven's Sonata No. 9, Opus 47.
How about I bring my laptop, speakers, add a drum beat?
Unfortunately, Miss LaRue despises vampires. We need to show her that our community is comprised of a different breed with a new sophistication.
That's a great route to go down, Elijah. I actually really like that.
Dark suit on the left side of your closet, or identical dark suit on the right. If anyone ever needed a woman to mess his life up a bit.
Oh, intriguing.
We may not be in the same boat, but it's the same ocean.
I've never heard that quote before. We might not be in the same boat, but we're in the same ocean. Ah, that's beautiful.
Hunt Finn down as a pack. Catch him off guard. I appreciate your concern, but why don't you let me worry about the pack?
Ooh, we're having a bit of a leadership issue here. Intriguing. Jackson is being very angsty in this house, which I'm not surprised, considering Klaus is in his ear all the time.
If you approach him en masse, he will see you coming and he will destroy you. Move quietly. I'll handle the rest.
Intriguing that he used Aiden's inner wanting the best for his pack and all of that. He used that against him to the point where Klaus is now controlling Aiden, you know, not in like a controlling sense of like he's on his side, not Jackson's, but in like a sort of back end way of slowly gaining Aiden's trust, slowly building up the idea that Klaus is someone who he can trust to give him information and to give him advice, which that's definitely a smart way to go down it, Klaus.
Guy who's coming styled into witch business like you wouldn't believe. If anyone can tell us about you, it's him.
I wonder if he's gonna actually know her though. That'd be cool.
Perhaps I feared that I might be desperate to kiss you, which I clearly can't do whilst occupying someone else's lips.
Did you want to kiss me?
No.
I love this.
Someone you once loved deeply, my father.
Yep, not surprised.
The night before you left for war, you christened that sword with goat's blood. When I awoke, you were gone. I never saw you again.
Wow, so she did it while Michael was away. Okay.
I was taken by Dahlia. I'll explain everything. Just say you believe me.
I hate this because I hate Michael, and just watching her have so much love for him and wanting his love, it's like, ugh. I mean, it'll let us see a different side of Michael, but I'll never trust, forgive, or like him.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just trying to get the wolves back into the quarter.
Okay. I know what busy is, and I know what trying to keep busy is. I've
Nice.
barely seen you.
I like that. Nice.
I just don't want you to feel obligated to me, this marriage.
How many times do I have to tell you this?
I knew that this would come up. I knew that this would cause some very unique dynamics when it comes to two people getting married, because they married for a cause. They married for something that was outside of loving each other. And even though there is love there, even though there is a potential for a good actual relationship, of course he is going to feel awkward. Of course they're both going to feel awkward around each other. And what is their relationship? Where do they stand? What are their current boundaries? What is actually going on, you know? But what you need there is clear-cut communication and an understanding from each other, which hopefully through either this conversation or conversations in the future, they will get to.
Are you talking about sex? This isn't something that we have to be shy about.
That's the start of our life together.
We're both adults. Let's just put on some Marvin Gaye and light some candles. Or I could go and feed the baby.
Well, listen, it's probably not best to plan it out. Just now that you both know that you're open to it, you can now do it naturally.
Can't we just get to the part where you tell me who I am?
When it leaves to talk, you gotta sip the tea.
Such a wise sentence.
Leaves say you were born with a dark side and fought against your nature. Looks like you lost.
Oh, yikes. Was that like mental health wise? Because we assume she's crazy.
A witch named Eva Sinclair was stealing children to channel their power.
Huh?
That'd be you. You're a murderous psychopath.
Oh, for fuck's sake. He knows. He's fucking poisoned her.
I expected you to keep a better company of people.
Fuck's sake. She's mortal though.
No way I was gonna let you out into the world. Not if my son could be next.
Makes sense, but that just fucking sucks. Ah. Can't tell if that's who I thought it was. It is. Okay, I've seen her in a few things, but the thing that comes to mind the most is Pretty Little Liars. She was the lady who like, what was she? She was like, she could sense things. She had like visions and all of that. Playing must feel so different when you're a vampire with heightened senses. I wonder if it feels better or worse.
You are as calculating as I've heard, Mr. Michelson. Having your companion play the very piece I once performed to great acclaim.
Damn, she saw right through you, mate.
Since your family has returned to this city, our elders have been murdered.
That's
promising young witches have been inhabited against their will.
You know what? Sorry, before we get into this even more, obviously I considered it, but it's interesting to hear someone in the community actually talk about the fact that promising young witches have been inhabited, you know, because like, yeah, these witches may have not had any like close relatives and all of that, and that was why they were good candidates to be taken over. But at the end of the day, someone must have known them. They couldn't have just existed in a box for their whole lives. So I like that someone's actually brought up the fact that they have taken over the body of witches. They've taken over people in their community.
You are all the same. Liars.
Damn.
Monsters wearing the skins of humans.
Yikes. What a beautiful insult. God, she made that one hurt.
The hell could you tell me I don't already know, Eva Sinclair?
That ain't her name, bitch.
It's Rebecca Michelson, and I know the antidote to dim sum weed.
Nice! Let's go, Rebecca. I mean, if it's been used for that long, she would obviously know the antidote.
Eddie Self, that makes you a true jazz girl. Your candor is refreshing. I find most vampires to be more calculating. No offense.
All offense. I do understand why they have this opinion of vampires. For creatures that can so easily, yes, not witches, but they can so easily compel humans, they can so easily lie, cheat, do all of these things because they have it within them. And also, if you consider vampires that turn their emotions off, they're even worse. So I do understand why she has this opinion. Even if we look past all of that, there is also the internal politics of New Orleans, which has resulted in a lot of hatred between each community. So not surprised by her opinions on them at all, but hopefully sort of showing her true self and showing that Gia is more than just being a lying vampire that she knows them to be, you know. Hopefully that will change her opinion of it.
I suppose I should just hear you out, Mr. Michelson.
Yeah. That's fair. You should at least hear him out. I like her. I like people who are able to realize that they're wrong and change a bit. What the fuck? Oh no. Oh no.
I much prefer vampire blood. After so long a slumber, one needn't be so picky.
Don't you fucking dare.
Leave him, Father.
Oh.
Bloodshed is merely a distraction. We have important...
Thank you, Freya. Fucking hell, I was terrified. I'm sorry, I fucking love her style. I'm so excited to explore this girl. She's like so powerful, but also so knowledgeable. It's amazing.
Consider this the first step in a new and mutually beneficial alliance.
Is she gonna know her?
The Tremay Coven wants Vincent Griffith returned. How you expel your brother Finn from his body is your concern.
Oh, okay.
Finn!
Intriguing. Klaus, don't kill him. Bad timing.
Robbing graves and violating corpses. Sounds like you.
Is his dad gonna pop up? I'm scared.
But they hate you.
True. Oh, Finn.
You lost a step, brother, but them being blown to pieces will do that, I suppose.
Father was right about you. You're nothing but a pathetic disappointment.
Oh, you were hitting the wrong nerve there, mate.
You sought the death of an innocent child. My child.
Nice one, Klaus. Okay, thank fuck Elijah. Has he not got the antidote? Has she?
That bloody time you woke.
Okay, I think she's taken it. Let's go.
Seems all my mother's prattling about witch concoctions wasn't such a waste.
Ah, okay, so she learnt from her mother. Let's go.
Much as I really wished you were here, I was truly happy for you.
Aww.
And what else do they want? A parade? Free broomsticks for
This
all?
alliance could be greatly beneficial to us all.
Yes, well, currying some witch's favor does not concern me.
Klaus, come on.
Which allies can prove valuable? Your father,
They got a first-hand look at her power there.
Who are you?
Sleep.
I think she just took Finn's spirit out of him because he didn't have any idea of who those people were, so he must have. So she must have, I mean. Oh, fucking hell, love. I thought you loved him, though.
Finn is now safe from harm, and his hatred of you can no longer do damage to our cause.
Oh.
And now if you two can stop arguing long enough, perhaps you'll allow your older sister to offer you a deal.
Oh, shit. Okay. Table's been fucking flipped. Everything's in question now. So she has got a cause of her own. I assume it means that she's probably accepted within herself that Dahlia is coming back, no matter what. Like, she's awake, Dahlia's awake. Dahlia's probably already sensed Hope. It is what it is. There's no point killing Hope now. So she's more so gone down the line of, right, if we can't kill Hope, then obviously she's family. I'm here to help you guys protect her. Let's just join forces. Maybe it's not so much about protecting Hope. Maybe it's more so about joining forces to take Dahlia down, because that's Freya's like true goal of being free of Dahlia hunting her. So very, very excited to get into this and to find out more about what this deal is going to be. But yeah, that interaction was not what I thought it was going to be. But yeah, so she's like stored Finn in her pendant or something. Can she communicate with him, or is it more so like save his soul for later and put him in another body?
The threat to Hope came from Finn, not me. Brother I knew would never have stooped to threaten a child.
Oh, okay, so she was judging him for it. Okay.
I cannot give up my child. Do you think me a liar?
Oh, this is beautiful. I love that.
Given the proper materials, yes.
What does that mean?
I've sent father to procure them.
You put the life of my child in the hands of Michael.
Yikes.
But by all means, if you wish to entertain this idiocy, have at it.
I'm not surprised by Klaus's reaction at all. I mean, it was already a hard pill to swallow when it was just trying to trust Freya, this like long lost sister who Klaus already with trust issues is not just going to jump at and be like, oh my god, Freya, yay. Yeah, of course we'll form an alliance. Like, no, that is not within Klaus's nature. But then you throw Michael in the mix and you have lost him. You have completely lost him. So I'm not surprised by his reaction. Obviously, I would wish that he would put... It's the problem. It's like, I want him to put Hope's safety above anything else and Freya will provide that. But he is believing that he is putting Hope's safety above all else by not trusting her. So I can't blame him, but it is frustrating. So hopefully he comes to the right conclusion.
Doesn't mean I trust you.
And I will look forward to earning that trust.
A very different reaction than I was expecting based on her first viewing that we saw. Because she seemed to be very like angsty towards her siblings. So I wonder if this is all a facade to get something she wants, or if she's being genuine now and she was just entertaining Finn before.
Aiden played it right. He kept them scattered instead of grouped. Smart move. My way would all been a slaughter.
I'm glad you recognize that. That's the sign of a good leader.
She's quiet.
Told you.
Aww.
I'm good with kids.
Oh god, that would make anyone fall for a man in an instant. If that love wasn't already there, I can feel Haley's love for him now. Is it time, guys? We're gonna turn down the lights, put a couple candles on.
It doesn't matter what she's done. I've still appropriated her body without her consent.
I'm not gonna argue with
I
you,
Mean,
Rebecca. I'm
yeah,
just saying,
Rebecca, but
maybe
like,
it's,
I don't think you should really care given what she did.
It's why I wouldn't kiss you if I wanted to, which I don't.
I love the like playful flirting they've got going on here.
I don't myself.
keep telling yourself that.
She's like, keep it cool, don't let him see you break.
Michael is a threat to our child.
Michael is a threat to you.
Yeah.
The pack will protect Hope if he comes, but I'm not gonna let you use them.
Good job, Haley. Nice.
Fighting on my side, then they will not remain alive to fight at all.
Klaus, that's the most fucked up thing you could ever say.
But if you ever use her to try to manipulate me again, it will be the last time that you see either of us.
Let's fucking go, Haley. Oh my god. What a fucking queen. That was beautifully done. She knows that Klaus can't do shit against her. I mean, if Hope grows up and finds out that, what, Klaus killed her mother, he's going to completely lose all relationship with her anyway. So Haley knows that and she's not letting him push her around.
Once I've questioned him to my satisfaction, I shall release him once again to the witches.
Good idea, because you kind of want information from him to check who he is first.
You knew she'd like me.
Once upon a time, Josephine was rather rebellious. This is a trait that you seem to exhibit in spades.
Oh my god, you are even more calculating than I thought, mate.
I told you. You needed a woman to mess things up for you.
This is interesting.
You never told me if you like me in this dress.
Gia, I'm loving how forward you
Zipper
are.
stick. I love it.
I don't blame you, Gia. One bit. If I had this confidence, I would be doing the exact same, my darling.
We can cling to the past or embrace the inevitability of change.
I like this voiceover for that. That's cute.
You know, for centuries, werewolf alphas have lived as kings.
Oh, Klaus, stop trying to manipulate Aiden.
He doesn't see that we live in a new world, which is precisely why the wolves need a new leader to guide them into a new future.
I think that's fair that the wolves should elect the leader, but I don't like that this is done by Klaus's manipulation.
Which means that tomorrow is already here.
What? Rebecca?
It's not safe being out this late. You never know who you'll run into.
Is this Eva? Is she like taking control?
Eva Sinclair.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
I'm not gonna kill you.
She's gonna channel you.
Not until I have taken every little bit.
Is this now? Oh my god, what the actual fuck? I mean, yeah, there have been monsters in this show before. And yeah, there are worse people than Eva Sinclair. But looking at someone just going and attacking kids to steal their magic, what the fuck are you doing, hun? So yes, there we have season 2, episode 15. 15. I believe that was episode 15. Yeah, episode 15 of the originals. And that was a great episode. Lots of things happened that I didn't expect. I did not expect Finn to be taken out that quickly. I mean, and on the same lines, I did not expect Freya to be the one to do it. I mean, let's just discuss Freya for a minute. When we were first introduced to her and we saw her relationship with Finn, I definitely got the vibe that she had a level of love for Finn, obviously because he is the only sibling that she had before she was taken, and so that is going to have a special bond for her. However, I was also under the opinion that she supported him in his endeavors. However, it seems as though that is not the case. But the only thing that is making me think otherwise on that is, yes, she did help him with the tracking. Yes, she did help him find hope and all of that, but I suppose she didn't actually partake in it herself. She didn't actually go with Finn because she was out doing other things. She was out doing things that she was actually interested in. That was only her helping Finn accomplish his goal. But I'm just surprised by this sudden turnaround. It feels too sudden. It feels like she hasn't had a change of heart or that she was lying to Finn. It feels more so that she realized that she was on the losing side and wanting to take Dahlia out is more important to her than Dahlia coming now because she knows that Dahlia is already on her way. Like, she was helping Finn because it was a means to an end of stopping Dahlia, but now that that's all over and Finn lost, obviously she now knows that Dahlia's on her way and needs the strongest allies she can, i.e. her family. Now, it's intriguing though, because I do wonder whether we are going to get a reunion between her and Esther. They're not just going to get rid of Esther's character and not use her, you know? They're going to have to do something with her. So I wonder when that will be. I wonder when they will wake Esther. I mean, obviously, Michael and Esther had love for each other, and the last time that we saw them around each other, or at least even mentioning each other, it didn't seem like the love was still there. It didn't seem like there was anything still there that was good. I mean, obviously, she cheated on him. That was a big issue. That was the downfall of their family when it came to it coming out that Klaus was part werewolf. So I'm not surprised that there was no love there, but I don't think that there was like actual, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, I don't think that there was like actual hatred, even though there was a level of hatred for her. No, but I suppose there might have been because like he took the cheating very badly. All I'm trying to say is that finding out that Esther lied to him and cheated his life with his daughter out because of the deal she made with Dahlia, it's like, I think that there is going to be a lot more animosity there than there was already. But the one relationship that I'm very curious about is between Klaus and Michael, because I don't think that Freya is going to hold the same disdain that Michael has for Klaus or her other siblings. I feel like she said to Elijah that she wants to earn his trust, but it's like, I don't know whether to fully trust her though, myself. I don't know whether I fully believe her. So I guess we'll have to see how far we can take Freya's trust before it becomes an issue of, is she lying? Is this all a ploy? Is this all a way to gain our trust? And then she's going to use it against us. So we're going to have to see how it all plays out. But I don't think she's going to have the same hatred for her siblings due to them being vampires and due to Klaus being a bastard and a hybrid. I don't think she's going to hold that same hatred that her father has. So I guess we'll see where that goes, because Freya is going to have influence over Michael. I wonder if her influence on him will either change his opinion towards Klaus, but I don't think that's possible, but it might hold him off from killing Klaus. But again, it's one of those relationship dynamics that we're just going to have to see play out, because we have no other, like, we have nothing else to go on in terms of their relationships with each other. So very excited for the season going forward. Very excited to see how everything plays out. But yeah, what happened at the end there with Rebecca does scare me. Makes me think that all of this stuff with her almost dying and all of this finding out who she was, Eva Sinclair, has kind of reawakened Eva's spirit and means that she is taking over Rebecca's body. Does that mean that she is fully taken over and Rebecca's now subdued? Or is it going to be more of a, like, Eva pops out from time to time? But either way, we need to get Rebecca out of that body because it ain't looking good. But yes, anyway, with that said, that was an absolutely fantastic episode, and I am very excited to see where we go from here. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I've left a link down below to my Patreon. We're able to find the early and uncut reactions to the originals and all the other shows that I do. Also left a link to my Twitch, my Discord, and my socials, so be sure to follow them if you are interested. And Jess, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.